Are you nervous or are you ready to take this?
Yes. The answer is yes to both.
Name a musical artist who could make a hit in any genre. DDS, how in the hell you gonna am I looking at Chris Breezy?
You are looking at Chris Breezy because look, Chris Brown is an entertainer. Okay, he has made R&B songs #1. He's made pop songs #1. He's made rap songs #1. Because everybody knows the Chris Breezy song with Busta Rhymes be like Breezy. So he can make a song in any category and kill it. Look, I don't know the Busta Rhymes word. All I know is say Breezy. Let me show you how to do that. This one right, huh? Yeah, that's all I know. I'm mad because I just thought of somebody else, and I'm so angry with myself because she's literally on tour right now.
We won't count it for points.
Beyonce,
sweetie, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
How did I not think of Beyonce?
Yeah. Okay, so I feel like there's like the Mount Crushmore of artists that could do this. The people that in my mind sort of transcend just like art as just one genre type thing. David Bowie was my choice. He worked with Trent Reznor. I feel like he was that type of musician. The second one that I almost put, Prince. I think Prince could probably do any genre.
Yes.
Did do some really cool genre challenging stuff.
I chose Prince.
Yes, it is.
Because you can't have Breezy, you can't have Riri, you can't have all these. If it's the answer, why didn't you choose it?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
I know.
Andrew!
It was first thought, best thought, and then immediately I hit enter and I went, it's Prince. It's Prince. It's Prince. It was.
I had to go with my boy, my Filipino brother, Bruno Mars.
That is a great answer.
Yup.
I had to represent for the women, you know. Had to give my girl Beyonce her flowers. She did country, she did pop, she's been in rap.
I'm okay with my answer, despite me getting no points.
We love the commitment here in Same Brain. We love backing your answer, even if it is slightly problematic, though. And
That's why I did what I did.
Yeah.
Name an iconic vampire. Ooh, wait. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so we have DDS with Dracula and had to do that quick pivot. I like that. Nosferatu.
I was so close to putting Edward Cullen, but I was like, nah. Let me put Blade.
So I feel like people confuse iconic with old. Yes, Nosferatu has been there. Old. Dracula has been there. Old. When I think of iconic, I think of bad Mama Jamma. So I think that we should create our own team because I also put Blade. We cannot trust these men.
I couldn't give it away with my anime shirt, so I actually pivoted hard. I was like, who's iconic? So I thought Lestat. Anybody?
Ooh. Oh, yeah, from Interview with the Vampire, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. I just wanted to do a point of order that Blade is not, in fact, a full vampire. He's a daywalker, so actually...
But he's half.
Half
counts. I'm half black. It counts. It counts. 1%. It counts. You ain't. You're not about to do this to us.
I'm gonna actually Blade as not being a vampire.
Team Blade's pretty. That's pretty base.
If this were a zombie question, I'd be right there with you, though it is under the umbrella of vampire, of course. You should never talk about blank on the first date. Ooh, very different answers. DDS, talk to me here. You're saying finances?
So
you talking bank accounts?
Yes, because I'm like the first date is the. So here's my thinking, because on the first date you're not gonna be like, hey, I'm broke as hell, baby. You're not gonna do that on the first date. You're gonna try to set that impression and act like you got a little money.
I mean, I think if you're meeting someone on a first date and you're talking about things that didn't work, I mean, stop the clock. It's over. So yeah, first date material. Do not talk about past relationships. That's just. I mean, that's you're the bad medicine, bad business, as far as I'm concerned.
Funny enough, I'm gonna have to agree with Andrew. Anything about your ex, that's such a red flag for me. For me, it sounds like, okay, are you going into this date as I'm a rebound because you're constantly talking nothing about your ex?
Honestly, in my heart, I feel like the answer would be nothing. I have already Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn looked you up. There's nothing you can't talk about that I don't already know. But for the sake of the show, I put politics.
Okay, personally, the weirdest question was hey, do you want kids? How many kids do you want? Do you want to have kids? I think that was probably the weirdest, but I just wanted to throw a bone out to my guys out here, and I said, your ex.
Oh, is that
GGs.
another point on the board
Let's
for
go.
Andrew there? Locking in that sync there. No exes, no past relationships, first date. I'm loving this. How you feeling, Andrew? That's two out of 4. Not bad on the question.
Oh.
I've definitely been on some interesting first dates, and I had a lot of material for this one. Okay, I did. But I will agree with Andrew, the exes is a no-go for me. I feel like if you're talking about your ex on your first date, you're either not over them or still with them, low-key. That's just me personally. I'm just saying, if you're talking that much, you might be, after this date, you might be at the house. That's just what I'm thinking, you know? So to me, that's a red flag, so.
What zodiac sign deserves its bad rep? Okay, so we have DDS with Gemini and Andrew with Scorpio. All right, I'm gonna try so hard not to be offended. As being a Scorpio, I'm gonna just let this one live.
Wow,
I'm your
Andrew.
friend. It's fine. I can't even get into these because I will get heated. So
How are y'all reading my brain? I was thinking Gemini and Scorpio, but I was like, nah, Gemini is the worst or evil here, because I feel like every Gemini I've ever met has been severely two-faced, and I just don't understand why. They could be the sweetest person possible, and then they're not.
I feel offended because I am a Gemini.
I'm so sorry.
That's why I put it, because I knew
I'm
you
so
hated
sorry.
the greatest sign of all time. Gemini is where it's at. I knew it. See? Okay, did I not say I don't like
Said
this question?
But I actually don't know zodiac signs, so I chose Cancer because Cancer is bad.
Did I lie? Did I lie?
I love the nominative
logical.
determinism. Yeah.
Anyone would disagree that Cancer is the worst thing ever, or
I mean,
speak
it
now?
is.
A short anecdotal experience. I dated a twin, one out of the twins, and they happened to be a Gemini. I'm like, oh, thank God I'm safe. We're good. Turns out I was not, and they still were two-faced. So therefore, I chose Gemini.
I'm happy for the point, but dang it, man.
Yeah, so I was toying a lot with this one as well because I definitely am about zodiacs. I have a lot of Gemini friends, so I did not pick Gemini. I actually love my Geminis. But I was going back and forth because I'm a Sagittarius and we definitely get a bad rep. But I didn't put my own sign. I put Cancer because Cancers are way too emotional, okay? I'll just say in the past I've dealt with a lot of Cancers who are very sensitive, very emotional. It's too much for me.
who are you picking to bring into the rapid fire segment with you?
I had to go with Yuri on this one because I feel like we're thinking in sync, and I think Andrew is going to pick who I think he's going to pick, which I'm not going to like him for, but you know what? It's going to make for a great competitive game, so I went with Yuri.
Call me predictable if you want. And I telegraphed it much earlier in the game. I have to go with Callie. I feel like we were in sync for a couple of numbers.
Yuri, we have matched. We have matched a lot today, okay? All you have to do is just don't even think. Just click the answer that first pops up. Don't even let the question finish being asked for the people that are watching at home. Just click the answer. We got this. We
I got
have to
you.
beat
I got
Andrew,
you.
because Andrew is over there braggadocious right now because he's almost back in the lead, but he's not quite in the lead. But we have to beat him and Callie. But you got this, Yuri. I believe in you. You can do this. We're going to win.
Edward or Jacob?
I was so close to putting Edward Cullen.
Vacation or staycation? Tea or coffee? Cha-cha slide or Cotton Eye Joe? Karaoke or spoken word? Summer or winter? Vegeta or Goku? Romance or action? Vintage or modern?
Oh, okay.
5
Okay.
matches.
Oh god.
Okay.
Whew,
Solid.
okay.
That is a solid amount of matches.
Listen.
Okay.
This Every question is a catch and shoot 3, inbound pass, 1 second on the clock. You don't think, you grab and you go. This isn't about even having the right answer. This is about having the first answer. We are just going the first thing that pops in your head is the answer that you go with. I'm not trying to we're just trying to lock in and get on the same wavelength. That's all this is about. And I know we can do it.
Anime or cartoon? Beyonce or Taylor Swift? Mountains or beach? Physical touch or quality time? High School Musical or The Cheetah Girl? PETA or Gale? Xbox or Nintendo? Remote or Office Word? Crocs or UGG? Public or private? Sweet or savory? Memes or... I'm speechless.
Yes!
I'm speechless. Holy mother of God. 8 matches. I've never seen fingers move so fast in my life.
That's right.
Holy moly. I think the pep talk worked. I think I saw some fine tuning there. When I tell you 8 matches is on the higher end of even possible matches that we get.
You know, I have seen this over and over and over again on Same Brain since I have been watching Same Brain back when it was on a production we won't name. I have seen people, they have such an insurmountable. Did I not?
You did? Oh my God. The heatedness was so upset. I love that. Done lagged out. Homie got so upset, done lagged out the game. I cannot believe it.